The gig economy. How side hustles can fast-track your path to financial independence. Hello, my dear friend. I'm glad to welcome you. I want to remind you that May has begun, and very cool events await us in May. Firstly, I would like to remind you that the health marathon started on May 1st. You can connect right today, tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, whenever you want. In fact, I will take you by the hand. I won't treat you, because I'm not a doctor, but I will tell you, share my experience, how to improve your health, and how to get rid of doctors altogether. If you're interested, write to me in a personal message and we can chat. There is also some very interesting news in my business, but first I'll tell you a little story. My network marketing business has slowed down a bit because my company, which I was in at that time, began sending not very high-quality products to Russia. The products were great, but the deadlines were overdue, and there was still not enough assortment. And I was ashamed in front of the people I invited. I leafed through the catalog and realized that I could not offer this. I understood that it was expired or not in stock right now. That's when a thought crept into my head. Shouldn't I change companies? Well, you yourself know that if some thought appears in your head, then the universe always realizes it. It always helps us turn our intentions into reality. That's how I came up with this idea. Well, without thinking twice, the universe gave me an option, and in 2004 I came to a new company, which in 1996 created a new product that did not exist before, did not exist in the world at all. They made a juice from noni, a fruit that grows in Tahiti, and it was just phenomenal. It was an explosion. It was, well, just a blast. That is, it was a new brand, a new era in the health products industry, and a new era, including in business and marketing. The company made such a marketing plan that in 10 years I visited so many countries and had passive income. So let's take a short break. Okay, how do you like the views? So, these 10 years in this Mirinda company were the best years of my life. I was on passive income, traveling the world. Overall, it was phenomenal. And that company, Mirinda, was sold. Well, because the founders needed to divide the money, someone went into retirement. It was sold once, twice. But nevertheless, this brand of noni juice remained, and it is still known all over the world, is still sold and bought by a huge number of users in more than 70 countries around the world. And what I want to say, well, my story got a little long. The fact is that the founders of this company continued to support this process, even in the sold company. But the new owners of this common company, which Mirinda joined, still asked these founders to leave. Well, they are fools for doing this. I don't blame them. It was their choice. Their young brains worked differently. So, these former founders thought about it for about a year and a half or two and created a new company. And it so happens that now a trend is rapidly developing in the world called the microbiome. The human microbiome has only recently been studied. About 10 years ago, scientists began to study how it all works, how it is connected to the brain, health, digestion, and in general to the entire body. Ultimately, these founders realized that this was a new trend and they would, well, they decided to become the leading company in this industry. That is, they are now creating this era of the microbiome themselves. The era of the microbiome is starting right now through this company, and many are already copying our company's products, but they do not have such a resource, such a powerful base as this new company. The founders know how to create new brands and huge multi-million-dollar businesses around the world. So that's what I want to say. I personally invite you. If you want to earn $1,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000, $50,000, $100,000, then this is your time. That is, choose any amount, contact me. I will tell you what to do, depending on the amount you want. This is possible now because there are very few Russian-speaking people in America at the moment. There is only one person who knows about this product. This is a good friend of mine. But there are no leaders at all. And also, there are very, very, very few English-speaking Americans as leaders. There is rapid growth in Taiwan, where the Chinese are working very quickly and all the main checks are there. There was a cruise recently, and almost the entire ship was filled with distributors from Taiwan. What I want to say is that now is the very beginning, and this is a new brand. a new company, and founders with great experience. If you add up all their experience, that's more than 250 years. You know how people say that you can't join a new company because it hasn't worked for another 5 years. It's okay. This company has already worked for 250 years in total, together with all the founders. And the trend is new. No one knows yet. The product is awesome. The product works. See for yourself. Order the product, try it, and make sure it's perfectly unique. There will be a leadership summit in September. I invite you to a leadership summit in the home of this company in Salt Lake City, and I invite you on a cruise in 2025 to Alaska. Contact me and I will tell you what you need to do to get to these events. I will also create a separate video with pictures. Now, without wasting any time, contact me and get in touch, and we will do big business together. Bye. Good luck. All the best. See you.